Love Island's David was left seething during Thursday night's episode of the ITV dating show after discovering Ekin-Su had been sharing secret kisses with Jay behind his back over the past couple of days. When the Italian hunk, 27, confronted Ekin-Su over her rendezvous with Jay, 28, after hearing whispers around the villa, fans accused her of gaslighting David as she claimed he wasn't showing her enough attention. In a teaser clip for tomorrow's episode, David brands Ekin-Su a liar and an actress as her undercover smooches with Jay are exposed to the villa, as he tells her to FK off during a heated exchange. During the episode, Ekin-Su and Jay were seen heading to the terrace on 2 separate occasions to enjoy a covert snog-filled meetup and confess their feelings for each other. Jay confided in her about his conversation with David, who had told him Ekin-Su had switched her feelings off for him, and she replied, "I was trying my best to get something out like we have. You've come in and I've got to be selfish." Downstairs, David was questioning where Ekin-Su is and the others were quick to tell him that she was up on the terrace with Jay. He said they had only spoken one-to-one that day in the morning. Jay shouted up to the balcony and the secret couple realized they had been rumbled and headed back downstairs, but not before sharing another quick kiss. When Ekin-Su returned to the garden, she pulled Gemma and Paige for a chat as she revealed her undercover meetups with Jay over the past couple of nights. David then confronted Ekin-Su over her whereabouts and whether she had been on the terrace with Jay, as she sidestepped by replying, "Why do people care about where I am?" After asking again where she was, Ekin-Su replied, "Oh, so you care about me now? You want to know where I am?" David then countered by telling her he wasn't willing to show her fake love, and insisted that if she wanted someone who could show affection on day 2 she should look elsewhere. David said, "When I have opened myself in the past few days, I see you speaking to other guys, so this is stopping me. I'm not showing the sensitive side." Ekin-Su complained that David doesn't look in her eyes and hold her hand and moaned that she doesn't feel like the luckiest woman in the world when she wakes up. Seconds later she stormed off and shouted that she didn't want to speak to him anymore, muttering that he was AP*K. Following the exchange, viewers accused Ekin-Su of gaslighting David as she avoided his concerns over Jay and instead chose to focus on the fact he wasn't giving her enough attention. One fan wrote, "Shush, as if are gaslighting him now? What is going on?" while another wrote, "The gaslighting is top-tier acting." Another viewer wrote, "As much as I like Ekin-Su, this argument is toxic as she's blaming David for her actions. He has every right to feel how he feels." One viewer typed, "Nah Ekin-Su is so manipulative," with another adding, "Not her gaslighting, I feel bad for David." Another wrote, "Right, so Ekin-Su is mega manipulative, she's off with another lad and she spun it back on David," with another typing, "Gaslight galore over here." The teaser for Friday night's episode promised a dramatic installment, as David shouted that she was an actress and a liar, after undoubtedly discovering her secret rendezvous with Jay. The episode opened with Gemma warning the girls, Luca, needs to play it more cool, it puts me off. Ekin-Su told her, "H is obviously obsessed with you, Hes scared of losing you." Later discussing their blossoming relationship with David, the Essex native, 28, asked the Italian hunk, 27, what he thought about her recent dates with the 2 male bombshells. David told her, "I was not super jealous. At the end of the day, I thought she could avoid some things." Ekin-Su replied, "I'm single, this isn't serious. Yes, getting to know someone, came put and all my energy into you, I need to see that you like me." I wanted to see if it was genuine. If it's not, then, David, at the beginning I didn't open myself 100% and I'm still not, but every day I feel closer and closer to you. Amber warned Dami that Jay said she was settling in her relationship, as she discussed her date later on in the day with Dami and they spoke about how she wasn't happy with the level of affection. Speaking in the beach hut, Dami admitted that he feels she needs to meet him in the middle. Ekin-Su warned Luca that he was being too full on with Gemma and revealed that to him that she preferred him when he was playing it more cool in the beginning. Across the garden, Tasha reassured Andrew that she was happy in their relationship and found Jay too serious despite admitting her head had been turned after their date. During another private chat between Ekin-Su and Jay, she told him that she feels giddy and excited when he is around. While Jay confessed that out of everyone he wants to get to know her the most, revealing he has brought out something in her that David doesn't. Ekin-Su told Jay, I feel excited, I feel like I fancy someone. It's flowing without effort. Moments later, Ekin-Su Kulkulalu took drastic measures to bond with investment analyst Jay, 28, as she crawled onto the terrace twice in a bid to have a private chat with him. The actress asked Jay to sneak off for a secret chat, which saw them talking in whispers away from the other islanders. Ekin-Su asked to borrow Jay while he was chatting outside with Ekin-Su and asked him to meet her on the terrace in 3 or 4 minutes so they could talk on a more secret level. After Jay agreed to the sneaky rendezvous, Ekin-Su was seen crouching on the floor as she opened the door to the terrace from the girls' dressing room. She then began crawling across the floor in a bid to stay hidden from the other islanders, who were chatting in the garden below. As she sat concealed by the wall, she said, I can't believe I'm here. Jay then excused himself from a chat with the other boys to go to the bathroom before heading up to the terrace to meet her. As he walked up the stairs, Ekin-Su's current partner David asked where she was, before adding, I think he will try to kiss her. But Paige Thorne disagreed and insisted that she thought there was no way that Jay would make a move on Ekin-Su. When Jay opened the door to the terrace, Ekin-Su told him to whisper and kneel down, adding, don't let them see you. To which Jay jokingly replied, what it is, Mission Impossible. Jay then asked Ekin-Su what was going on and she explained that she wanted to speak to him on a quiet level and get to know him. The pair then locked eyes before Jay leaned in for a secret kiss, unbeknown to the rest of the villa. But some of the islanders cottoned on to where the pair were with Gemma Owen asking, are they on the terrace, and Luca Bish shouting up Ekin-Su, Jay? Later, Ekin-Su told Paige and Gemma as they sat around the fire pit that she had enjoyed 2 secret meetings with Jay on the terrace, much to their surprise. She said, girls, you deserve to know this right now, I am going to say it, so for the past 2 days, 2 nights, I've been meeting up with Jay on the terrace and getting quite close with him. The Love Island stars' families have not been shy to share their opinions as David's team criticized Ekin-Su while Andrew's loved ones made a sly dig at Tasha. Every series, the families and friends of the islanders take control of their social media pages while they are without their phones in the Mallorca villa, but this year, they have been very vocal with their opinions on the drama. Newcomers Jay and Remy turned heads in the villa, with David taking a knock to his ego as he watched current partner Ekin-Su crack on with both bombshells. But David's family were unimpressed after watching her enjoy 2 dates with the new boys as they took to his Instagram grid to fume over the turn of events. His team argued that David deserves someone genuine as they called for him to couple up with Paige, who is currently paired up with Jacques. They also slammed Ekin-Su for getting upset with Davide not making her coffee in the morning in a very opinionated statement. Alongside a snap of a smiling Davide, they fumed, "How about you make your own coffee?" Over the past few days we all had to tolerate a desperate attempt to steal the show. Like Davide said, something is not quite right and we really hope he figures out what's really going on and takes action. H's got a big heart and deserves someone genuine, someone on the same par, i.e., I'd rather be in bed with you. If you want to be treated like a lady, act like one first. On behalf of Davide, thank you all for your support, it means so much to him. Yours truthfully, Davide's team. But Ekin-Su's team were very quick to hit back at the lengthy statement, as they called for the Islanders' families to remain neutral throughout the series. Posting on Ekin-Su's Instagram stories after Wednesday's show, they shared Davide's statement and said little digs and hate towards Islanders should not be tolerated. The impassioned post read, "I just wanted to make sure we understand the roles in handling Insta accounts. We are supposed to be neutral and little digs to other cast members should not be tolerated. Most behaves on the show have been designed for audiences' entertainment, no hate, just lessons to be learnt." Sick, and they weren't the only ones who voiced their candid opinions on the Islanders' social media accounts, as Andrew's team also made a sly dig at his current partner Tasha. Tasha admitted that she had her eye on newcomer Jay as she enjoyed a lunchtime date with the bombshell, after spending the night in the hideaway with Andrew. But Andrew's team appeared disappointed by Tasha's interest in Jay as they took to the real estate's Instagram stories to share tweets from viewers. One post read, "This man deserves better," alongside a picture of Andrew, and they also shared a meme which seemed to imply that Tasha was tossing Andrew aside after the arrival of the two new boys in the villa. During Thursday's episode, Dami and Amber cleared the air during breakfast as he offered an apology in the form of avocado on toast, as he assured her he wanted to get to know her still and stop fighting. However, confused fans questioned what Dami had actually done wrong to require the apology breakfast. Ekin-Su was back chatting to Jay the following day as she told him she didn't feel like cuddling Davide once they got into bed the previous evening and was unable to turn on her feelings. Ekin told him she wanted to keep things on the down low for now and planned to reveal Jay's interest in her later in the day, explaining that she knew her connection with Jay could get deeper. In the episode, Gemma admitted she wants to slow things down with Luca, a day after enjoying a flirty chat with her ex-boyfriend Jacques. The international dressage rider, 19, pulled Luca, 23, aside for a chat as she claims to have seen a different side to the fishmonger since they coupled up last week. The pair had already hit a rough patch just a day in when Gemma's ex Jacques entered the villa, and again this week when Gemma accidentally mixed up the pair's names. After pulling Luca for a chat, Gemma said, "You've probably noticed I am being a little bit off the last day. What initially attracted me to you is that you didn't give AST, but I've seen a different side to you, which I do like, but I don't want to feel that's us two married off now and that's it." A baffled Luca responded, "Why are we married off? Because two boys came in and didn't give you attention?" Later adding, "Listen, we both like each other and we will see how it goes." The chat comes after Gemma enjoyed a flirty chat with Jacques that she admitted would leave Luca fuming. On Wednesday's episode, the exes sat down for a chat about her relationship with Luca after the arrival of two new boys promised to stir some drama. But whilst Gemma wasn't chosen for any dates with newcomers, Jay Younger and Remy Lambert, it appeared that Luca still had his fair share of concerns. As Gemma sat down for a conversation with Jacques outside, she exclaimed, "Oh, Luca will be fuming," as she caught a glimpse of the fishmonger walking past. Jacques reasoned, "When I talk to you to say how much of a good lad he is and how well you two get on, there's nothing wrong with it at all." But the daughter of footballer Michael Owen added, "Why are you doing that face then?" Speaking later in the beach hut, Luca added, "It's so weird, honestly, I get on with him as well, so I don't even want him to go home. But I want him to go home." Back in the garden, Tasha explained to Luca, "You just need to think that there might be times like that, but you and Gemma have something special. I just don't want to get hurt," he replied. Elsewhere, Gemma mentioned that it has been a long time since the end of her relationship with Jacques, with him adding, "But it has gone quick. My head was a mess, mate. I've never got back on. I was seeing a girl for a bit, but..." In the beach hut, Jacques continued, "We were together for a year, we're going to have things to speak about. I know her family very good, she knows mine very good. We just have a general chit-chat about life." Tuesday's show later showed the couple at loggerheads, after Gemma accidentally called Luca by her ex-boyfriend Jacques' name. She suffered a slip of the tongue while hugging the fishmonger, while her former flame was sat right beside them. After Luca walked off to the garden, Gemma reflected on her wrong name blunder, as she asked her fellow islanders, "That was bad, wasn't it?" Elsewhere during Thursday's show, Remy and India sat down for a chat together beside the pool as she told him what she expects from a relationship and a level of affection. However, their conversation was short-lived after Ekin-Su interrupted them to pull her for their own chat. After being rebuffed by India, Remy moved on to Amber and asked her how she was feeling about Dami. Remy told her that the girls were coming across as shy and were expecting the boys to do all the work. But another of Remy's chats were brought to a swift end, when Dami came over and asked if he could steal Amber for a chat. Dami told Amber that he thought he was opening up to her despite her claims that he wasn't giving her enough back. While getting ready for the evening, Ekin-Su told the girls, "I'm not a mean person, I feel bad for David. But I have to go with what I want." Some of the other girls also aired their feelings as Amber admitted she wasn't convinced of her compatibility with Dami. Beside the fire pit, Jay and David hashed out their differences as they both spoke about their feelings for Ekin-Su, as David admitted there was no hard feelings and revealed he'd have done the same thing. David explained that he wasn't convinced of Ekin-Su's feelings because she had changed thoughts after just 24 hours.